Hello and welcome back to Viral Paradise. Oh, I've been putting this record off for a couple of days, so I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so we still have this going. I thought about this, and it is in desperate need of something to remove some of this gas in here, right? This is so much gas, and I'm working on something over here. But I also had another thought. We could also oxygen, yeah, the carbon skimmer, which utilizes water, fresh water here, and you turn it into polluted water. So that's another option we have available to us as well. There is another electrolyzer I want to build, because I didn't like how this one didn't work as well as it could have. It's basically a double design, so it's like this, with the two pumps up here. No, it's not two pumps up there, it's one pump on top, two on the bottom, to collect the hydrogen and oxygen, because if I'm not mistaken, the electrolyzer creates double the more than double the oxygen than it does hydrogen, which is interesting. Yes, so wait, what? Why does it produce so much more oxygen? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what is water? And it's 2 hydrogen on an oxygen. I mean, I suppose because they're going with weight and oxygen is a much denser atom, that would make more sense. But anyway, so I need to look at my plumbing here. Okay, so this is all able to be done. So let's go ahead and just deconstruct that whole thing. Fuck that thing. And then I'm going to go somewhere where my duplicates can't get to. And really need to set up an automatic delivery system in here for this as well. Oh no, it's leaking a ton of CO2 out every time that happens. Well, we just got a new important mission, duplicates. Let's never open this door again. Because you just watch how much gas moves out. Ah. Okay, anyway, we're going to go down here where my duplicates are not, and I'm going to work on the design for another electrolyzer. So, we're going to need... Okay, so what we've got here is we got 2 electrolyzers set up so that they will output gas upwards, right? So the up here is going to be hydrogen, and then down here will be oxygen, and these will only run if we can actually go ahead and legitimately make this better and save some metal. If these elements are hydrogen, then it will turn this on. Just down here. Fudge monkeys. we can have another element sensor just like this, where if it's oxygen down here, then these will run. That'll be good. Let's see. And this can be got to from all angles, so I think we're going to go ahead and click a new blueprint, and we'll call this Oxygen Generator Mark II. Go ahead and cancel the whole thing. Did we ever research the automation that I needed for this? Okay, we're in the midst of doing that. No power. Wire's broken. Duplicants, please fix the broken wire. Thank you. No power. Why is there no power? Dupes, did you break the power somewhere? El Jefe, what are you up to? Thank you for fixing that. Okay, that's up on maximum effort. I need that research done soon, duplicants. Because I've got to start venting some CO2. There is one other way of venting CO2. I just don't really want to dig a hole. I don't even know how far down. Oh, good God. We're so far down. Ah! Well, at least this got built. Yeah, I know it's gas vent overpressure. How's that research coming, huh? Oh, it's not great. So I finally got this working the way I wanted it to. So you can see here, it is now functioning, and it is indeed killing about 10 kilograms of gas every time it cycles, it looks like. 5 to 10, depending, which is good. And it runs on its own without being powered. So here is how it works. As you can see here, I can actually go ahead and deconstruct that from the automation layer. So we've got 4 buffer gates, right? Each one wired up to a door and to the next one in series. And finally, we have a NOT gate at the end of this, where the NOT gate is sending a red signal if this is green. So if this is open, it tells this to close. That's all it tells it. And at the end of the cycle, the whole thing opens up for a split second, allowing gas to flow in. It cycles, closes, and destroys the gas. So now we have a working gas removal system from the base, which is important because, holy God, do we have a lot of gas. Actually, we can watch it here and see it is already starting to slowly climb down. Now, this is going to run for a bit. I'm waiting for this airlock to shut, but we are going to go ahead and copy this blueprint that we have here. So we're going to go ahead and copy all of that. And this is going to be airlock gas deleter, because I want to use this blueprint. Oh, it only shows the automation. Bugger all. Let me see if I can get that to be everything this time. Gas deleter. enter airlock. Use blueprint. All right, boom, look at that. So I want to have this set up down here, actually, where it can just run. I am going to go ahead and cancel like the gas vent. I don't need those. I don't need the liquid pipes. Oh, no, not temperature. Plumbing. We don't need plumbing. We don't need any ventilation. Yeah. Beyond that, that'll be good. And that can just run. Oh, we don't need this one, actually. Boom. And this can run and delete the carbon as we see fit. And then I can just go down and stop it when we need to, which is going to be important. So now that we can actually start getting our carbon dioxide under control. Actually, you can see here, we've already started. That was at 7 kilograms last time. Now it's down to 6. And, of course, then we open this door and ruin it for ourselves once again. But once this is more stabilized, oh, you can already see here, this is now working on just deleting gas from here. And if we kill that switch, we won't get any more gas moving in. So we can see here, we'll wait. Right. And now we're at 49. Yeah, so it's destroying 5 kilograms of gas every time it cycles. And truth be told, you can make it cycle faster by doing other things, but I think this is perfectly fine for what we're supposed to be doing. Now, I am going to do something a little controversial. I'm going to lock the airlock in here, because we have a ton of ethanol stored up. I don't see a reason to keep duplicates moving in and out of here. So, make that priority level 9. And that's locked. No duplicate goes in there without me saying so. Actually, speaking of, I need to lock this one too. But we will continue to pump atmosphere out, because that is a lot of CO2 we need to delete. And yeah, I could be doing something with that CO2, but right now I just need a panic button to remove stuff from the base. So let's go ahead and look at a blueprint. You know what? I think our dupes deserve some spicy tofu. It'll help boost some of the issues we're currently having with morale by having tofu to drink. Eat. All of this needs to get swept up. Actually, let me just go ahead and put mopping on priority level now. There we go. Because that's going to move some morale around, is having all that soggy feet debuff. It's going to be real nasty. And it's probably hurting some of our farms. So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. Also, it looks like our Paku started swimming again, which is always nice to see. And hopefully our duplicates can start actually getting some of the other stuff done. Now, shipping. We need more refined metal. So, we got some, but not as much as I'd like to see. Let's see. So we got this robo miner here. It's set to be deleted as soon as it can. Let's see. What else was I going to do? Okay, we'll take a sample. Right here is our current CO2 of 18.7. We'll come back in a cycle and see if that's lowered at all. What's in you? Hydrogen and oxygen? Great, love it. Good stuff. If only there was an easy way to siphon off all that hydrogen. Yes, I could use a gas filtration system, actually. Oh god, that's so much filter. So much crap I don't want to deal with. Cancel deconstruct and cancel deconstruct. The rest of you can all get disconstructed. Disconstructed, yeah, that's the word. That's the word you want to use, Jake. It's disconstructed. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Let's look at temperature around the base. We can see it's getting a little toasty up in here. I was thinking to myself, well, there's a way around that. We do have a wart seed. Not sure if I can get the wart seed to plant, but if I can, oh boy, that could be fun. Okay, so that crisis is slightly averted, at least for the moment. Hopefully we can start getting our CO2 level down from completely taking over the base. Who made the mess? Oops, no. Duplicates. Kind of just want them to work and get all the stuff I have planned done, so I suppose I will catch back up with you once they have done something of what I've asked them to do. Okay, so we're back. I was finally able to get this gas deletion system down here working. We're deleting about 5 to 10 kilograms of gas every cycle, depending on how much is down here. Started off as a 10. It looks like it's going down to about 5 now, which is super useful. Had to open this back up. So this number no longer matters because this has been opening and closing a bunch. But we are slowly reducing the overall pressure in the base. I think this is probably going to be about as high as it goes. I hope. Anyway. So we're going to have to delete all of this stuff. Oh boy. Ooh, and I've got an auto sweeper. I want that auto sweeper in there. Okay. Mostly because I want something to always be working. Just, even if I can't get duplicates down here. We lack a mechatronics engineer. Well, who do we have? Is anyone else real close to getting a mechatronics engineering? No? Alright, Lyra. The Thumb. It's up to you. You're not gonna like me. At all. I mean, this colony is just scraping by with the dregs of the dregs of the dregs. It's a whole thing. And now I want to do a cycle or two time lapse and just see if I can watch this CO2 drop through the base as time goes. So I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. Okay, so much for that time lapse. We've actually gained CO2 in that time. But as you may have been noticing, there has been some progress over here towards getting some additional water into the system, which I think is extremely important, since we are running dangerously low, to say the least. Another thing we're running dangerously low on is just the ability to power the base, it looks like, which I'm really not understanding. Oh, it's because the... Okay, so all of my conductive wires can handle the load, but the little wires can't, so they're shorting out all over the place, which is causing massive issues pretty much everywhere. I do have some aluminum. I need to get my wiring sorted out here, honestly. So let's get the wiring sorted out, and we can continue the duplicate tower. Just gonna have a bunch of people crying all over the place, apparently. Because we can't... We don't have enough beds, we don't have enough food, we don't have enough oxygen. This place might die. Honestly, guys, this place might die. I might have to start over. We've been writing a pretty downward... We've been, like, writing loop-de-loops. Like, ups and downs. But we always we're getting a net lower and lower towards the ground. And that's not great. Now, I did add 2 duplicates, so that could be a problem. We might just have to let a couple of them die. Which is dark, I know. But sometimes dark is what you need. Duplicates have died. Oh man. That's one of the good ones. Oh well. Well, as I was saying, might need to let a couple of them die. Consumable ore? No, I want metal ore. And you're going to be the refined metal. Okay. Then again, we might just, like, lose a couple, 3, 4 duplicates, get down to, like, 3, and actually have a base that functions properly. Assuming I can get them skilled enough to... Is it room overlay? Here we are. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the decor. Here we are. It's only mostly terrible. Mostly. I don't know, everyone. The only thing that's working properly is the ethanol generation system. It's like the only thing that's working properly. Everything else is just looping back on itself in a horrible, destructive symphony. Might be the name of a new band. Horrible, Destructive Symphony. And we're slowly creeping up on that problem I was worried about when we first started, which was temperature. It's 56 degrees Celsius. That's like, what, 135 Fahrenheit or something like that? Let me double check. 132. Wasn't too far off. Still, that is very hot room right there. the duplicants sleep. I realize I kind of just went silent there. Between the time I went silent and now has been about an hour or so, and about who knows how many cycles. But I was doing some upwards digging in an exploratory fashion, and I found a cool steam vent, super useful, but more importantly, a natural gas geyser. That's right. We have natural gas and steam, and I can see some nosh berries and some rust up here, or some nosh sprouts, I should say, and that indicates a very cold area. Very cold area, which could mean some interesting stuff. That could be space out there, or it could just be an interesting cold biome. Not entirely certain, honestly. That can be deconstructed. Honestly, that doesn't need to be there. We are finally getting the Tower of Dupes started. Just kind of a brief overview. We have bed, plant, sculpture, sink and wash basin. Plumbing looks like this. Main water comes up. Bad water goes out. As you can see, we're really low on bad water, but we're really high on good water. It was a bunch of good work, honestly. Oh, did we finally get that taken care of? Where is the sink? Is that under medicine? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll go ahead and slurp. So yeah, we're finally getting this sorted out. Starting to get our blueprints were down. We're starting to get this dug out. So we can get more water into the base, and get up into this unknown. I don't know what this is, but I'm excited to find out. And then, yeah, looks like we got a very exploratory pip going up here. And I noticed something while I was going around. There's a lot of CO2 still in the base, but it is starting to even out, which is nice. Like, yeah, it is still up here to this level, but the amount of oxygen just floating around is also increasing fairly a lot, and that's just from like our oxyferns and such. Looks like we are starting to actually temper a little bit of that heat that was getting out here just by using the wurst there, so super useful for me. Yeah, in fact, if we can get it hot enough in here, this polluted dirt will just turn into dirt. It'll just happen. But yeah, I don't know what we're doing anymore. We're just barely surviving. We're scratching the surface. We are getting some like actual calories back into the system. I'm gonna get rid of this area right here because I think I want to put another oxygen generator in. Remember that one we developed really early on? Well, it fits. So I kind of want to put it there. But we'll have to wait until this gets deconstructed, and this is just a... All of these deconstructs are at a level 8, and they haven't been touched yet for like 4 cycles now. So the dupes have enough on their plate as it is. Just making sure the rest of the base is being dealt with. I am trying to get their stress down a little bit, because I would like, ideally, for them not to be at 100% all the time. What's weird to me is that the two most stressed out duplicants are the ones that get these, this right here. So they should be getting a morale boost, but they're not. And it's not for lack of decor. It's not... Where's my decor? There it is. It's not for lack of decor. There's 100 and something decor in this room. Right? Like... whatever the heck their own problem is going on. But I think that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Toodles.